Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Call of Cthulhu. I had to think about that for a second. Almost went on autopilot. But, yeah, we're shipping out for not Boston, but Darkwater. Achievement unlocked. Chapter 2. Fuck, we're flying. Pierce took the Hawkins case. The cursed artist is accused of having caused the fire that killed her and her family. As the only clue, she left her father a disturbing painting. On the shipping label, an address, a warehouse set on the docks of the island Darkwater. The place seems to be the starting point for Pierce's investigation. I like how there's just bones in the shot of the presumably island. Nice and spooky. Focus Home Interactive. He looks like Big B from Wolf Among Us. Maybe. I could be totally misremembering, but... It'd be really bad if they look nothing alike. I'm just like totally insane.
We're almost there.
Thanks, James. That wasn't menacing at all. Interesting. Scylla. Interesting name for a ship. Oh, this is beautiful. What did it say? There was a medical institute here? This fucking institute of taking all your organs away. You don't even have a gangplank? You're just, like, stepping over that.
There's guys coming to unload.
Okay. Thanks.
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy.
This reminds me of...
You know what? Go have a
Solstheim.
drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office.
Okay.
If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
All right.
Hey,
The
Sullivan,
fuck is that?
can't you go any faster?
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
Probably something fucking big.
Back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy.
The same goes for you, sir. Move
What's going on
along.
here?
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
He's not
In
going
any
with that.
case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't. Don't put that beast back in the water, you
Yeah,
shysters. You're
so
crazy.
They can't understand.
police not being helpful
stupid
to
idiots.
private investigators. Got it.
Nobody listens to us anyway.
That they're actually putting that back in there.
Oh yeah.
Interesting.
He's gonna get us into trouble.
Apparently, I completed a secondary objective, which is interesting because I guess that would have let me know the cop's name, but maybe it even said it. Maybe I just don't pay attention. The boat has left. Catch anything good? In that swamp water? Sir, your fishing line was just bent at a horribly unnatural angle. Oh, you got something big there. Your fishing line is gone. Oh, no, it just zones out if I get a bit too far away. Yeah, look at that. That is some crazy angling. It's like a Mr. Krabs angled SpongeBob pants off. And it's like just appearing from up above. Hit like 3 90-degree turns. Let's see what the bar has to offer me. I guess I should sprint a little bit because this place is big. It's not really sprinting, it's like walk slightly faster, but fuck it, I'll go to the bar. Oh, cheerful place. Excuse me, sir. Do you want to have a problem? You look like your ears are rotting off. Oh!
Hey, be careful.
Alright, so I guess she's important.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Test strength. Test eloquence.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure rises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a
This
fight.
guy's real pleasant.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
Okay.
The stranded whale.
Yeah, we'll start with a nice question.
I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of Darkwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings.
How does
Never
he know?
understood why.
I feel like there's a sentence missing there.
I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
I'm looking for information about Sarah Hawkins. What can you tell me about her? It's just like, what can you tell me about her?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell
That's
nobody.
fair.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams,
Menacing.
that sort of thing.
More menacing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it.
Yeah, that's
But
fair.
I'll say no more. Anything else?
No, I think that's really it.
That'll be all for now.
Alright, you were highlighted in the cutscene. I could probably talk to you. Yeah.
What you looking at, stranger?
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
Also,
I meant
him and her
nothing.
look up
I'm just
class.
wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger.
Oh, you want to fight? Also, I noticed the dialogue and the subtitles were slightly different there.
You like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a
That's what's
reminder of
important.
the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Miraculous catch.
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
Didn't know people really ate whales.
What brought whaling to
I
an
guess
end?
you're
The
really hungry.
whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I bid you farewell.
Last one was the biggest.
Good night,
That's strange.
stranger.
So long.
Why the hostilities, Mr. Guy? That's what I'm looking for. I don't like you.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
The text is a bit different. I'll read the one on the right because it's way easier. The Chanty, 21st of May, 1847. Miraculous catch. The Scylla returns to port. The Scylla was broken in the reef, wasn't it? The Scylla returns to port to save Darkwater from famine. We had given up hope. The crew of the Scylla, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch that the brave vessel had on board. Of a size that went beyond that of the formidable toothed whales, the cetacean that is already being called the miraculous catch covered the whole deck, and parts of it were hanging over the side of the ship. The surviving sailors told a frightening account of their perilous catch, but also of its meat, unmatched in its quality and plentiful nutritious benefits. There is no doubt that the immense size of this whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to the famine from which part of the island was suffering. Then we got a warehouse for rent. Mr. Marks is putting his warehouse up for rent from June for fishing, workshop, or storage activities. You can contact him via your favorite newspaper or visit him on the docks. That was 47. I think it said 24 on the calendar in the room. Yeah, that sounds correct. Couldn't tell you the month though. Special event at the Stranded Whale. Celebrate the return of our brave whalers. The staff of the Stranded Whale invite you to an exceptional and free tasting event. Come with your family or with friends to taste the miraculous catch. Each person will leave with a bottle of oil, so don't hesitate. That's strange. Whale oil sold for a lot, or at least I think it did. And I guess giving the food to everybody who's starving is good, but strange, nonetheless.
And the doctor, what did he say?
What are you doing? A reading guy. Those are some gnarly scars or burns.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
Huh.
Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No, the risks are too high. It's a book after all. Pure knowledge.
This guy's not making it. Liber Yub. Yeah, I can't read that. Alright, nobody left in here.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
Let's say $68?
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
Huh. Interesting. I do believe that is quite a lot of money on drinks. What's this spooky lantern doing? Just giving off green particle effects. Nothing to see here. Anything cool over here? Other than a nice view of this place. I think that was the Scylla over there, right? Huh. That's an interesting house up there. Let me go through this door. I can. I'm gonna leave your door open, buddy. I'm gonna steal all the things in your drawers.
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Captain, the terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier. Cat. Interesting. Don't mind me, sir. Just rummaging through all your drawers.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
Okay, are those my thoughts or am I narrating? Because
Broken. This place seems
if I'm just
half abandoned.
saying it's half abandoned in front of the man.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
You could do with some rust remover. It's in a fucking bag. I guess the hooks, but like...
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
Just open all the doors in this establishment. Don't mind me. Just think there might be something behind the door. Don't mind me, all the glowy
Scylla.
bits.
It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
Okay, that's what I thought. Big boat, though. Imagine that guy, like, come see me. And the guy just walks in, just, like, fucks around, just whatever. I don't recognize that map. Is that maybe the little island is Darkwater? And the rest of the land is Boston, I would guess. Huh. Oh, got volume 2. Ethics and good practice to medical staff. Yeah, I won't be needing this one. Oh, close to level 2. Just needs the third book that teaches me how to remove organs. Or kneecaps. Probably kneecaps.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Captain Fitzroy. I mean, well... They're either related or... Oh. Wait, it says photograph of Captain Fitzroy. But it's saying this photograph of a man who looks like Captain Fitzroy is posed on the bridge of a ship. Is that him? Does it just look like him? It says it's of him.
What a macabre souvenir.
There's a motorcycle going down my street. Hopefully my mic does not pick it up. Yeah, there's no way that didn't get picked up. Alright, I guess I can finally talk to you now that I've touched every glowing dot.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed.
Most disappointed.
When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Sure.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. That's all I'll get from them.
Few dates legible: 1890, 1907, partial date. Rest of the document is blacked out. I feel like if you really wanted to, you could probably find out information. It's just scribbled over. Like, whatever. Ah, sneaky move. When I was in the menu, he moved. Super stealthy. The fuck did that man go? You say deck or dock? Deck.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Unlocked answer.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why.
Really?
I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
Oh, that's true. That was when the... What was it? The miraculous catch was caught? And since then they've been whaling.
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
Seems pretty fishy, actually.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
And there's like 10 buildings.
Understood.
There.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
Yes.
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
Oh, this
John
is James.
Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla.
Oh,
His wooden
like
leg
captain.
is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Oh, is that the... I thought that was like a club or part of an oar. Did not realize that was the man's fucking leg.
The miraculous catch. Is it a
I
local
don't know if he was
legend?
a
Not at
captain
all.
Local
of
legend.
Not at
captain
all.
of that Scylla.
It's an episode from
That
our
was,
glorious past.
His
Go
father was
read
the
the
captain.
story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's
that
displayed on
already?
the wall of the stranded whale.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Superstitious because it's a killer whale.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
I guess, but like, at the same time, the thing could still be in the water regardless. Like, I guess knowing might be good, but...
Killer whales don't
Like-
have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here.
Really?
But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths?
The
Trenches
depths.
that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
And this should be definitive proof that I was going through.
I found a threatening letter signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor
Ah!
master's office, but I prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Actually calling
Are
me
you
out.
being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With
Huh.
any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Interesting.
Don't you worry about that.
I shall be on
Thank
my
you
way.
for all the
So
info.
come back and see me when you've got something new.
I gained a character point. Asylum staff. So it is an asylum, not a medical institution. That's why they take all your kneecaps away.
I told you to beat it.
So what you're saying is you would like a free harpoon. That's unfortunate. Where are those people?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
Don't
But he
mind me.
won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. Just that standing guard in his alley makes your throat dry. That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message.
Okay, so that is cat. Interesting. Still telling me to fuck
I
off.
told you to beat it.
Got it. But apparently those people are no longer guarding an alley. Stash. Good. Okay, they are different.
We're no
So-
longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean, they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
They're gonna fillet you. I hope they do. Bold strategy.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
So where is said alleyway? Hello, sir. Just hit my head on that lantern. Don't
Saw
mind
what
me.
happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
Oh.
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her?
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
Interesting.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. Want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you.
I don't think he'll
I
give
shall
me
take
much
my
info.
leave.
But I think that's going to be about it for this one. Met the charming cat. Went through all of the captain's belongings. And, yeah, that was about it. Not too much else. But, yeah. Fuck Prohibition. Like these whalers agree upon. And, yeah. I want to say thank you for joining me. And I will see you next time.